there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy. Playing some more Creativerse. I got this crazy idea. I came over here to grab some wheat, and whoever was here last didn't replant, which really sucks. So I used the little wheat that I had to replant, but I need a ton of wheat for today's episode. So I'm going to every farm I can find, harvesting the wheat and replanting, of course, because you gotta be good neighbors, right? But anyway, we're back on the public world, where last time I set up that this time, by the time this episode's done, I want to have a little bit started on our first ever community build, a build which everyone in the server can participate in together and hopefully make something special. Last time I sort of left it a bit open-ended, but this time I really want to, you know, get some stuff done. Also, to Caddy, last time I asked if anyone had cool ideas for lamps around spawn, and this one's here now. To Caddy, I quite like that. The only thing, there's actually quite a few things in this, right? You've got the wood planter inside of the wood planters, the wood fence, then you've got the upside down medieval lamp and the normal lamp. It's really cool. I do like it a lot. The only thing that drives me bananas about some of these lamps is that you get that weird outline whenever you're close to something. And I know that has nothing to do, it's a really great looking lamp, but that's always bugged me in this game when you're just walking and you just get this outline. I don't know, something about it just... But it's a really cool lamp. If anyone else has any other ideas, just leave them around spawn, and we could all look at them. This one's really cool, though. I do like it. This gives off quite a bit of light, this little lamp. I do like that. It looks very, sort of like a lamp you'd see in like a public park, you know? I kind of dig the vibe, sort of simple. I like that a lot, though. I really like that wooden fence that's in the middle of it. It kind of gives a little bit more shape and connects the wood planter and whatnot. Anyway, we are heading over to the Christmas village. Yeah, but I do want a bunch of gingerbread blocks for today. That's sort of the big thing on my list, is I want to get a bunch of gingerbread blocks ready to go. I also want to get our farm a little bit further up and running. Either way, I've got a lot of harvesting and planting to redo, and I had this crazy idea. I did a time lapse in last episode, which most people hated, so thank you for those comments. I agree. Half-assed time lapses, half-hearted time lapses. Wow, that's a tough sentence. Yeah, I had a funny idea. I was gonna do a crazy time lapse for farming with like dubstep music, just go straight 2010s. You know, back when everyone was using Skrillex and doing crazy montages, but exclusively farming in Creativerse. I've decided not to hurt your guys' ears with that, though. So I'm going to get some farming done, get some gingerbread blocks, and start out today. Rock and roll. Cue Skrillex music. Just kidding. I'm still not going to do that. Shout out to whoever came through here and planted the rest of this side. We've got a ton. Also, I wanted to bring this up. Is this a thing now? Because you get 2 per harvest. Has it always been like that, or is that... When did that... Well, 1, did it ever change, and is that new? I don't remember getting 2 from each harvest. But either way, just this 1/2 is a ton of wheat, which is really great. Really great. Ton of wheat. I'm actually going to turn a lot of it into seeds. I think having an overflow of seeds is really good, because sometimes on servers, people don't replant, and it's kind of frustrating to come and get wheat, and then there's not seeds to replant. But, yeah, I want to get this other side going, too. I also kind of forget. So I have to make... That makes gingerbread loaf. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to make the bread first and then, you know, do it that way, but that's cool. So... Yeah, that's not bad. I guess we end up... That makes quite a bit. Yeah, that's only like half, and we'll get quite a bit of it. Okay, yeah, the gingerbread... I remember every year this happens. It kind of moves a bit slowly to get the gingerbread when you're needing all of these blocks. So this year, I'm really hoping this is the year that I just backlog it to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm good for next year. But we'll see. Anyway, gingerbread blocks. I'm going to do as much hoeing as I can stand mentally. And we might actually get to some building today, which would be very exciting. Also, thank you. Whoever finished this off, they didn't leave a sign or anything, but I really appreciate it. This farm is really annoying. I still This is so unnecessarily long. I still... It drives me bananas. Anyway, I'm not going to complain about that every day during this Christmas build. Holiday build, sorry. But I might. So, there is that. Came over here to harvest some wheat. And I think we have an early leader for evilest build on the server. I don't know what's going on over there, but boy, it looks like it's going to attack me at some point. I haven't built much with the, I don't know what they called them, the Chinese New Year's blocks, you know, that set. I haven't built with the Forbidden City. I haven't built with them much. They're gorgeous, but wow, does that just look evil? Maybe it's the red and like the spikes. A very cool build, but oof, spooky. And just like that, we are done. This thing is huge. Look at the size of this. It doesn't actually look that big, but part of the reason I wanted to build it away from the village is because of the particle effects cause quite a bit of lag. Farms in this game cause quite a bit of lag, especially when they're on a slightly larger scale. Shout out to Dio for coming over and helping me with this last little bit. I went through 2 plows. They do not last a particularly long time, which is interesting because it takes forever to use them. Gosh, I really hate farming in this game. Luckily, there's only one event a year where I actually have to do it. The downside is that event is right now. But anyway, yes, stuff looks good. Why aren't you? This is fallow. Interesting. Why is this fallow? Oh, I forgot to put the water in. Whoopsie doopsie. This is, there's water in between every second row. Because, that's how this game does farming. So there's water every second row. There's a little bit of water underneath. I got rid of my hoe too soon. I knew it was too good to be true. But anyway, this farm is, for all intensive purposes, done, which is really exciting. I'm going to be so disappointed if people don't replant if they use it. But yeah, it looks good. Thank you, Dio, for the help. And now we can finally... Well, you can see I've got blocks in my inventory, but we can finally stop using hoes for the rest of our time. I'll probably have to hoe something else in my life, but... Sorry, it's called a plow in this game. Oh, there's a your mom joke there. You know what? I'm not going to make it. If anyone wants to make it in the comments below, I will read it and probably give a polite chuckle, because that is what us Canadians do. Anywho, time to do some building over at the Christmas Village. Here we are in the Christmas area, the holiday area. And I'm putting up a little place right here. Just a little simple house. And this place is simply just going to be a place for the teleporter. Maybe a couple signs. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. I just wanted to get something up. So if you're new to the game, or newer, and you haven't seen these blocks yet, it sort of gives some visual about the different blocks that are available. And also just gives a place that's going to be warm and, you know, out of the cold, and I don't know, just a simple little place for people to arrive. The other thing I kind of want to do is just lay down some like rough pathways, so sort of just put blocks like this, just sort of a general, you know, I don't actually want to build the path today. I'll probably do that on stream, link in the description, but just some basic pathways, just so people sort of have more of an idea of sort of where the center of the builds can be, you know. Like if people want to build a church or a house or whatever, at least there's some structure, so we don't just all randomly put down blocks, and, you know, sometimes that can be really messy. But anyway, so yeah, these will probably be where the pathways will go. They'll sort of meet up. Do I want to center that a bit more? Maybe. I don't know why it's curved. This is just sort of a guideline. I haven't really put too much thought into what the roadways will be or won't be. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. So if you guys are on the server and you feel like, why can't I pick up this block? Is it even there? It is not there. Okay. If you guys are on the server and want to contribute, just come over here and start placing down blocks. Please respect other people in their work. Yeah, there's some basic rules around. Try not to take down any trees. You know, don't do too crazy of terraforming. You know, just the basics, I guess, of an area. But either way, I want to finish this build so that we have somewhere to come to. It's not very big at all. It's going to be about this size. no real, I haven't put too much thought into what this place is going to look like. I sort of just wanted something really basic. There's two things I want inside. One is the teleporter to come here. The other one is a teleporter to the farm so that people can go get resources. Maybe a couple chests if people want to leave donations and stuff. Basically, I just wanted a little place for when you arrive here that's, you know, got some of the basic stuff in it. So, without further ado... Wow. Why would you guys not connect? You're breaking my heart. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to finish up this house. Well. Here we are. The inside of the house is delightfully charming. I love working with these blocks. They're just so nice. You know what I mean? They're just so nice to work with. But anyway, it's a charming little spot. I decided to do a floor that's a little bit lower just to have some layers. It's got torches underneath it. You know, sometimes standing next to a fire is just frustrating. So if you stand on this wood, you're immune to the cold, which is kind of cool. Put a couple chests in here just for some very basic things. I'll toss in, I guess, a couple of these things. Throw in a bit of molasses. It's pretty easy to farm. But we've got to the molasses and wheat farm here. We've got to spawn here. This is also where you come in from the spawn community building. So just a really simple little build. I'll probably end up working on, like, I think it would be cool if you came, when you come to this area, if there was a nicer, like a really impressive build or something to come to. But for now, we're just trying to make it functional so that people can, you know, get their way over here and not be accosted by these Arctic Mirus. They spawn relentlessly. But anyway, that's pretty cool. There's only one thing left on my to-do list today because, yeah, I keep lists, whatever. It's not a big deal. But there's one thing left, and that is to, this is, I think we could make this like Main Street. Let's call this Main Street, this one that goes straight down the middle. Anyway, I'm curious actually just to see how people sort of build over here. It'll be fascinating. But anyway, the one thing I want to do today, that I still want to do today, because it took a while to get that farm up and running, is to decorate up this spawn building. That's one thing I think I mentioned when I finished this build, is that I really want it to be decorated however the community build is. Really wanted it to be decorated. Boy, the words are difficult out of my mouth right now. This build here, the idea was to decorate it however the build that is going on with it is going to be. So we're going to make this a nice Christmas room, a nice holiday room with these gingerbread blocks decorated up, and then people, you know, get in the vibe before you even get there, which is pretty cool. Follow the arrow right to the teleporters. I think it should be kind of fun. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I think I just might put some blocks outside as well, you know, so it's sort of even more obvious what's happening here. Maybe even replace some of these stairs. Sure, why not? Why not, right? But anyway, yeah, decorating a build is always kind of fun. These blocks, I mean, they look so good that really I think I can just spam them and it looks fun. So, yeah. I do not remember most of these iced blocks. I do not remember them much at all. I think I only used them once, but we are pretty well... Ooh, I don't want to use those leaves. Give me some basic leaves. Wildwood will do. We are pretty much done. I was trying to be a little bit creative, and then I thought, you know what? Let's just smatter. Let's just splash Christmas blocks everywhere. The gingerbread blocks. Let's just, like, go bananas with them. And then I thought, you know what? Why stop there? Let's just go completely overboard. And, well, that's what I went with. Instead of, you know, putting in thought and whatnot, I just threw blocks everywhere, and it created this really fun area that I have really no regrets with. And now I'm thinking some of these blocks might be nice to just sort of throw around here. You know, maybe we'll throw some snow in the area, and that could be cool as well. But yeah, I just decided splattering sounds way more fun and easy We're going to throw some of these Christmas trees around the area. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to keep doing that. But this looks really good. I wasn't expected to do the whole outside, but you know what? Why not? At the end of the day, why not? That's not a great motto to live by, but for Creativerse, I don't mind it. Ooh, yeah. I think the ice actually looks good. Maybe some snow blocks in there too, but let's head inside. I think people are going to get what this build is, though, right? Like, people are going to understand what community build is happening. The inside, I decided to go, like, what if we just made it kind of look like a workshop of some sort, where people are just, like, leaving blocks and stuff. And, again, didn't put much thought into it, but I kind of dig it. You know, I kind of get it. It's crazy and it's over the top, but I like it a lot. I was thinking about hanging some of these from the ceiling because I thought that would look cool. Would it look cool? I guess. Yeah, just having those, like, kind of randomly around the ceiling at different heights. Why have I not used these more? When am I ever doing icy builds? I do like these crystal things a lot. I wish, well, we have vines. I guess. Yeah, a few more of those just in places. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of smoke. You know what, maybe we turn off some of these chimneys because they're like a lot happening right now. No, F. Gotta get rid of that smoke. That one's okay. This one. Oh, that one's back on. What's happening here? Anyway, yeah. This place looks awesome. I'm really quite enjoying it. I want you to turn off was actually what I was asking there. Yeah. Yep, this is what I was picturing. I think, yeah, maybe a sign? Do we need a sign? I think people get it, right? Well, we don't have a sign on this place. People might just think it's a weird, crazy build. I probably should put signs on it. But either way, this is pretty much all the time I have for today. Finished everything I wanted to do. We've got this place decorated, which is something. We've got this place decorated. We've got a place to go in the other area, in the holiday area. We've got a place to land. The farm is pretty well done. I should probably go collect up that wheat, see if it's finished. But the farm is done. There's an easy way to get wheat and molasses now. We've got a place to put some blocks. I think this is going pretty well. You know what I mean? Like, I feel positive about progress today, which I don't always, you know? Sometimes I wish I could have gotten more done. But anyway, if you want to come and build in this area, the doors are open. Yeah, I think the next episode, Tuesday's episode, I'm going to be trying to put in a pathway. At least, like, one sort of major road, which I think will end up at this gate. I think that'd be good for some structure. And, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is the area a little too crazy and hectic? I kind of dig it. But, yeah. Curious to see what you guys think. Let me know in those comments down below. Subscribe for more Creativerse, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!